YouTubers, it's evening now. It's October the 14th anniversary of the Battle of Hastings, where the English were cheated out of victory by the cursed, cheating French and what is now Belgian. However, I'm over that now, just about. I haven't been on for a while because I've been fairly busy in the evenings doing odds and sods and getting up to things, but I have been painting in that time. I have been doing a little bit more on the little farmhouse that I've been making, which I'll show shortly. So what I was going to do was just give you an update on what I've been doing, and also an unboxing of some dragoons which I've got recently and look very, very nice indeed, because I'm starting to I'm doing it like Blucher, aren't I? all the fiddling. So yeah, I'm going to unbox those as well, show you what they look like. Okay, on with the show. Okay, so I've cracked on with the Italieri British Infantry, which are coming on quite nicely. I did realise the other day that I was 9 men short, so I had to do another 9 to add to the ranks. So I've been catching up by doing those really, rather than finishing off these lot. They're nearly done apart from some highlighting and the gun barrels and the bayonets. And these awkward little boxes on the back. Now, I really don't know what colour to paint those. Someone suggested black, so I might just go with black and be done. Or maybe a sort of greyish black. But they're very nearly completion. Very nice they are too, I think. Just about finished the horses for the black hussars that I've been doing. So I've just about finished these hussars. If I just zoom in a little bit. And I think they look quite impressive. So these are the last of the few airfix bases that I had left, and the guys at the back have got the custom built. If I just move these out of the way so you can see. Where are we? I quite like the drummer. Okay, so yeah, those are the custom built bases that I made, which have done a nice job. They actually lean to the right rather than the left now. I haven't glued them on the horses yet, but I'm just about to do that, and then I'll finish doing the bases. Oops. So based up, I think they're going to look pretty impressive. Across the back, I've still got a couple more to go on the horses. Number 4 there to go on the horses, which are these 4 horses which I'm going to finish this evening. I just have to do the bridles on there, all the leather work. What do they call it? The harnessing. So I need to sort out some cavalry. I've finished doing, well, just about finished doing the dead horses, so I won't be putting those on a base. They'll just be as they are. I've just stuck them on a bit of beer mat, basically. I keep going down my local pub and nicking all the beer mats I can find. They haven't cottoned on to me yet, so he's going to be one of the guys that sits on those. So I'm going to do a black one and a blue one. So I've got casualty figures for both battalions. I'm going to have to make some more of these Prince August figures, because I don't have enough to make a unit, so I'll be casting some of those as well. I decided to change the colour of the water bottles recently, so the water bottles have been done in the blue and in the same blue as these guys. So Larry is still a work in progress. Still got those Esky men that I haven't decided what to do with, because there's not enough there to make a unit from there. And I'm moving on with the foot artillery call to arms. So I shall be hoping to finish those very soon. So everything's nearing completion on here, which takes me on to my next video or section, which I'm about to show you. These are the call to arms guns that I've been doing. So there's going to be 2 guns on there. So I'm painting them one at a time, so that at least one's done before I put the other one on there. Same for this one. So at least one gun's out of the way, so I've got to paint the hubs of the wheels and the metal rim, and then they're just about done. And a quick black wash to bring out some of the detail. Okay, so that's what I've been doing with that lot. So lot's nearing completion now. Okay, so we have Italeri French Dragoons. Usual good artwork on the box, and if we flip it over, colour scheme on the back, which is a nice guide. 34 figures, so 17 troops and 17 horses. So I shall just show you what is inside. So some pretty decent mounted figures here. The horses are very dynamic, you could say. And then if I just take that one to one side and put the other one up. Quite like the standard bearer. Let me just zoom in him in a little bit. Yeah, and the trumpeter. Horses with reins, nicely detailed on the outside there. Some sort of blanket. There's different types of horses, by the different types of saddle on some of these as well. And I'll just, some of the guys have got muskets. Just take you down the other side, the face of these. Oops. So these are going to be a joy to paint, I think. Because basically I haven't got any French cavalry yet, so I thought the next lot I have to do will have to be French cavalry, so I'll probably do these and the Airfix cuirassiers at the same time. Lovely detail on the swords hanging off the guy's legs there. And that's a nice pose, this one. Very unusual to get something like that with the guys facing towards you. Difficult to mould, so they've got away with it in plastic. Okay, so these will be the guys that I'll be doing next with the cuirassiers at long last. Okay guys. First I will just do a quick view of this little farmhouse that I'm doing, and as you can see I've started rendering the walls because the cardboard is probably alright to paint on, but I thought I'd go for a bit more of a rustic look, so I've started rendering the walls. This is the first layer of it before I get some really thin filler on them and smooth it down a bit more. So it's going to be sanded a bit and the excess taken away from the wooden parts of this, and then, as I say, rendered with a very thin layer of rendering on there to just smooth it off a bit. What me and my daughter did was if I just bring over my little pot, we decided it might be a nice idea, because I had a bit of a worry about it sticking to the cardboard originally, so some of it I did just straight neat from the filler tub, bottle, and we had a brainwave, why don't we mix it with PVA glue to make a nice little slurry. So what we did was we did a sort of 2/3 polyfiller with 1/3 PVA glue, mix it up in this little pot, and that was our little mixing pot for doing the rendering. After that I've put these guys in to give you an idea of the scale. These are the finished Airfix guys that I've done, which I hadn't shown you up until now, so I'll just show you how I've got on with those. I think they come out quite nicely. Bear in mind these are Airfix, so no great shakes are these figures at all, but once they're put on a base they're not too bad at all. Cost me absolutely zero, so why not? Oops, just don't want to get in there. Can we get in any closer? No, we can't, but you get the idea. And in this shoebox lid I have everybody else that has been painted so far. So I've got the Esky guys at the back. I'm working on a storage box at the moment. So the Esky guys at the back, the Hussars at the front, and then we got, if I just turn this round, so at the back we've got the rest of my Airfix blocks that I've finished. So, as we've already decided, they're NAF figures, but that's the best I'm gonna get them. So, considering what they are to start off with, they've come out all right. Okay. So, there you have it. Phase 2 of the farmhouse. So, next time I show you, I'll have progressed a little bit further. Okay. Big job this one, but and I know Blucher's doing a wonderful one in MDF, but this is just an example of what you can do with a bit of patience and dirt cheap materials too. So we'll see how I get on with this. Okay guys, bye for now.